"What makes his paws so fluffy?" he screamed. "How soft his face is! He's got sweet eyes. He's got a sad tail. What's his name? Where did you get him? Is he for me? Do I have to pay money for him? What does he eat? Will he drink coffee?" Just as though he was mad about something, he began suddenly to jump up and down and cry tears. "Why doesn't somebody answer me?" he screamed. "Why doesn't somebody tell me?" He got so excited about it that he hit Carol on the nose and blooded him quite a good deal. The little boy's mother came running. "Oh, hush, hush, Dickie," she cried. "Don't be in such a hurry. The boy will tell you all about it in time. Give him time, I say, give him time." "No, he won't," I explained. "My brother Carol never tells anything. He can't. He's dumb," said our Uncle Peter. The lady looked sort of queer. "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear," she said. "What a misfortune." Our Uncle Peter sort of sniffed his expression. "Misfortune?" he said. "I call it the greatest blessing in the world." He glared at little Dickie. "Yes, the greatest blessing in the world," he said. "A child who doesn't babble or fuss or scream." The lady looked more and more surprised. She turned to the little boy. "Dumb, Dickie," she said. "You understand? Doesn't speak." Dickie looked at his mother. He looked at Carol. A little pucker came and blacked itself between his eyebrows. As though to toss the pucker away, he tossed back his whole head and ran to Tiger Lily, and threw his arms around Tiger Lily's neck. "Doesn't ever?" he said. "Doesn't ever what?" said our Uncle Peter. "Sleep," said Dickie. "It was the boy we were talking about," laughed his mother, "not the doggy." She tried to put her arms around him. He wiggled right out of them and ran back to Tiger Lily. "Is it his adenoids?" he cried. "Have you had his eyes tested?" "How do you know? But what is his teeth?" "Whose teeth?" frowned our Uncle Peter. "Tiger Lily's!" cried Dickie. His mother made a sorry sound in her throat. "Poor Dickie," she said. "He's had most everything done to him. Tonsils, spine, eyes, ears, teeth. Why, the last doctor I saw was almost positive that the insomnia was due entirely to—" In the very middle of what it was due to, she turned to our Uncle Peter. Her voice got very private. Our Uncle Peter had to stoop his head to hear it. He had a proud head. It didn't stoop very easily. "He isn't my own little boy," she whispered. As though his ears were magic, the little boy looked up and grinned. His eyes looked naughty. "Nobody's own little boy," he said. "Nobody's own little boy." As though it was a song without any tune, he began to sing it. "Nobody's own little boy."